Hey guys, today we're talking about Delphi, one of the most historical places of ancient Greece. That's where everyone used to travel to in order to meet the famous oracle who could predict your future. Delphi is a very popular destination amongst tourists. To give you an idea, out of all the archaeological sites in Greece, Delphi is the second most visited, the Acropolis being number one, of course. So yeah, Delphi is a pretty big deal. But is it worth the hype? Well, that's what we're answering in today's video, and as you'll see, the answer is not as straightforward as you might think. Alright, so where is Delphi exactly? Well, it's located here, roughly 3 hours away from Athens by car. There are no trains going there, so your only option is either to rent a car or to go on a one-day bus tour from Athens. And last week, I went on this tour myself in order to show you how it goes exactly. So, around 8 a.m., you're gonna meet here, very close to the Acropolis Museum. The guide will take everyone's names, and then you'll hop on the bus. Halfway to Delphi, there's gonna be a 30-minute break at this mini market / bakery place. I highly recommend you get something to eat because the next food break is only at 3 p.m. Alright, so around midday you'll arrive in Delphi and right away you will enter the archaeological site with your guide. Because yeah, for the tour that I recommend, the tour guide will come inside with you. Some other tours out there let you visit the site on your own, but in my opinion that's not the right way of doing it, because Delphi is all about history. So the whole point of going there is to learn things, not just seeing ruins. Because, yeah, that's pretty much what Delphi is. Ruins. Pretty similar to what you would see in any other archaeological site, really. So if you don't have a guide to tell you all the stories, is it really worth spending 6 hours on the road? In my opinion, the answer is no. So either you book a package with a guided tour inside the archaeological site, or you don't go at all. But yeah, that's just my opinion. And of course, I'm gonna leave you down below the link to book this tour. So the guided tour will last around 1 hour and a half, and then you'll have 30 more minutes to walk around on your own, taking all the pictures you want. And yeah, you'll see that the views are pretty epic. This is the money shot right here. After that, you'll head to the Museum of Delphi, located just next to the site. Because yeah, there's also a museum with all the artifacts found there during the excavations, mainly offerings that were being made during ancient times by people from all over Greece in order to thank god Apollo, to which Delphi sanctuary is devoted. The tour in the museum lasts around 1 hour and is also very interesting. Now, before heading back to Athens, there's gonna be one more break, and that's in Arachova, a very cute village built on the slopes of Mount Parnassus. You'll get there around 3 p.m. and that's where you can have lunch. And by the way, the tour I'm linking you down below also has an option to include a meal there, but I didn't take it, so I can't tell you how the lunch is. I did something else. I grabbed a spinach pie at a bakery, and then as I was eating it, I walked around all the narrow alleys of Arachova. Very, very cute place. And after that, it's time to hit the road back to Athens, which you will reach around 7 p.m. Now, how much does all of this cost? Well, it's around 85 euros per person without the entry ticket to Delphi, or 100 euros with the entry ticket. Now, just so you know, the entry ticket to Delphi costs 12 euros, not 15. So if you want the absolute best price, buy your ticket on the spot. But if you want to be more relaxed by having an all-included package and you don't mind paying the extra 3 euros, just book the ticket through them as well. Oh, and by the way, the ticket is valid for both the archaeological site and the museum. So don't throw away your ticket after entering the site. Someone did that in my group and she had to pay for a new ticket. Now, the big question, is it worth going? Well, my answer is, if Meteora did not exist, I would say, yeah, totally worth it. Delphi, best day trip to go on from Athens. But Meteora does exist, and I'm a huge fan. Meteora has these magical and surreal views that honestly can't be beaten, not even by Delphi. But on the other hand, the Delphi trip is less tiring, because you only spend 6 hours on the road instead of the 9 to 10 hours for Meteora. So yeah, that's also something worth considering. And of course, if you are a hardcore history fan, then you will probably enjoy Delphi more, because Delphi is all about the stories that happened there, while Meteora is more about the views. Now, if you have enough time to do both Meteora and Delphi, that's even better, of course. For that, I would say that you need to be in Athens for at least 4 days. 2 days to visit Athens, and then 2 days for Delphi and Meteora. And if that's the case, if you have at least 4 days in Athens, please don't book those 2 trips separately. That's gonna be way too much time on the road. Instead, book the 2 days trip, which goes to Delphi first, and then Meteora, where you spend the night. Because Delphi is kind of on the way to Meteora anyway, so it's a much more efficient solution. I'm gonna leave you the link down below for that tour as well. And if you're considering booking it, keep in mind that there's a hotel night in Meteora included in the price. So that's one night you don't need to book in Athens. The only downside of this 2-day trip is that you don't get to visit the Museum of Delphi, since you're on a tighter schedule. But yeah, it's a small price to pay in my opinion. Alright, I talked a lot about Delphi and Meteora in this video, but there are more day trips you can go on from Athens, and you can find them all under this playlist here. And over here, very different, the best wines and wineries in Santorini. Because in case you didn't know, wine is a big deal in Santorini. So if you're going there, definitely check it out. And there you go, that's it for today. Hope you liked it. See you in the next one. Bye.